Hello, sorry. My name is Takaki Fuchu, and then as some introduction already told you, that I'm not supposed to standing here to make this speech until yesterday. so I, actually Watanabe-san, who is the president of area, supposed to make the speech, but unfortunately he got the flu, so that's why he couldn't make it to Singapore this time. So that's why let me excuse that I don't have any fancy script that all the other keynote speaker already make it. I only have my notebook, which I took the memo all day long. Okay, so let me wrap up what we discussed today. But before I talk about the wrap up, first I would like to say thank you for all, especially the Ambassador Kia, who's been supporting for our 49th AJBM whole day. I really appreciate that, and also that you made lots of like important comments throughout the workshop. So really appreciate that. And then also already not here, but Ambassador Ishikawa, Ambassador Tomiko, also really appreciate that. And then also from Deloitte management, once again, Eugene Ho from SCA Deloitte management, and then also Sase-san from Japan, flew to support us all the way from Japan. Really appreciate that. And then also my dear friends, who is also the chairman of the Singapore AJBM this time, Cecil LEONG, and then also Hirako-san. We've been working almost more than 1 year to make happen this today's event. Really appreciate that. In addition to that, of course, all AJB member who also came to here all the way on site from Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, and then remotely, I think, Indonesia as well. So all the people who's here on site, and then who's also listening to us throughout the online, really appreciate that. And once again, all panel, the workshop working group member, really appreciate your support. You are actually this time, one of the big difference is that we prepare many times for today, and then that actually cost a lot, like you are supporting our time. So in that sense, I really appreciate it. And most importantly, our colleague from Deloitte company, who's been spending also a lot of effort to make today's conference happen. I really appreciate that for your collaboration, and also together with the Keizai Doyukai side. Anyway, as Kitagawa-san mentioned, or Hirako-san mentioned already this morning, that this 49th AJBM is a trial, because we have some issue from the last year that we are kind of losing the people interest in the AJBM, and then not only because of and also the COVID-19, the AJB size of AJBM participant is decreasing. So that's why we had a discussion in the steering committee meeting to do something to revital what we have, because next year, thanks to the Sarasin-san, that we are going to have the 50th Golden Jubilee AJBM in Thailand. So before that, actually, we need to make things right as much as possible. That's why together with Kitagawa-san and myself, try to do our best from the Deloitte point of view to, redesign the new platform for the AJBM. And then I hopefully that by the end of today, I could say that, anyhow, that we successfully achieved to enter the new phase of the AJBM, so that from next year onward, each relative participant or representative from the AJBM can take it from here, right? And then but before, actually I closed this wrap up. I need to wrap up. So let me wrap up. So in the morning session, we heard one keyword, which is the Fukuda doctrine. Actually, that was very refreshing to my memory. But keyword is fairness. So now, Japan and the ASEAN, we need to be very fair. We need to have a companion. We need to be friends. Our relationship is totally different from what we have with the US or Europe or China, such so on. We are friends. And then from the fairness point of view, we really need to tackle down the key issue, which we discuss today. Once again, today's the 49th agenda, we try to best to select which appropriate to the all participants. So from now on, we want to keep those agenda as much as possible. But if we find any other new agenda, we can adjust for sure. So then we had a first session, which is the sustainable mobility. This topic, as I expected, many people are very interesting, and then we had a very great discussion about the topic. And then hearing the working group panel discussion, I was actually wondering, we started this topic from the more likely from the auto industry, auto sector point of view. But today we have not only auto sector, and then one of the key words that this working group suggested to us is that we cannot depend on the multiple one solution. We need to take the multiple solution from the cross industry, cross sector, cross country. So one of the objectives for today, actually, not solving anything for this agenda. The real objective is to clarify the real voice with each country or each sector about this green transformation or decarbonization. And then, yes, it's not enough, but at least we heard many interesting comments. And then I also believe that this AJBM platform, which is consists of Japan and then 10 ASEAN countries and cross industry, this could be the very interesting, very appropriate platform to discuss about this key agenda, like how ASEAN, together with Japan, will deal with this decarbonization. So today I saw something ticking there. So that's why, we will keep this discussion going forward for the next year as well, for sure. Then we had a digital experience. So that one, once again, it's not only about the tourism, but actually after COVID-19, many companies, many countries actually really want to, rebrand, right? The image of country, company, such so on. So that's why this year, actually we had two great representatives, one from Malaysia. Thank you for the Sufan-san for the oral arrangement. And then also we had Sarasin-san also talking about what the main point, what really the Thailand is focusing on, which is the happy tourism, is it? So, and then Japan also has some comment. The point is, once again, the digital, and leveraging the digital. We are not talking about the traditional tourism, but how we can leverage the technology or digital. And one of the key concepts the working group showed to us is that how we can utilize digital for the increase in the potential of tourism. And then the other one is how to leverage the digital to solve the problem. And then, interestingly, Japan is more likely focusing on this how to leverage the technology to problem shooting. I had also speak with Date-san from the Keizai Doyukai, who is the president of Mori Trust. So she was also very keen to utilize analytics or automation to deal with the tourism, the issue. But on the other hand, Malaysia or Thailand is more likely focusing on to leverage the technology or digital to increase the business. So we have a very interesting contract here, which once again we can learn from each other, right, from the fairness point of view. So that's once again that it proved to me that this AJBM platform will work for us to further discussing about the digital experience going forward. And then lastly, the very interesting topic once again, the people version. So, legal to say anything, but we got many comments from many people. And then, this people agenda is very, very key, right? So I think that we have a very good insight from the team working group, which really appreciate Watanabe-san's coordination, everything. Then once again, this actually topic agenda is from last year. So one of the expectations from AJBM to this agenda is to make something happen, which is you already have a very clear plan about the ASEAN Japan youth and then blanket middle age type of activity, right? So we really keen to see what is the result of those trials once again, which I hope that we can hear next year as well. But anyway, I believe that normally, previous AJBM, we stop here, right? After this, more likely we're having some dinner and they say bye-bye, something like that. But this year, different. This year, we will keep those agenda. We will continue doing the necessary discussion with all key stakeholders. More importantly, as Sarasin also mentioned, we need to make it to the action rather than just talking. So all about the action, all about the bring some result. That's from now on the AJBM going to focusing on. And then I believe that we have a good team to do that. So which I will, as a Singapore representative of AJBM, I want to pass the baton to the Thai team, which is will hold the 50th Golden Jubilee anniversary AJBM. But before I pass to the baton to the Sarasin-san for the last comment, I also have one favor to ask you, all of you, right? Which is that today, if you look around, maybe we only have ASEAN country, around 5 or 4 ASEAN country. We really need to bring more ASEAN country. Today we are missing Vietnam, and then sorry, the Indonesia because some schedule conflict. But we need to bring more ASEAN country to make this platform more valid. And then also for the Japanese company representative, I know that this is mainly operated or managed by the Keizai Doyukai, but we really also want to bring more new joiner, new attendants, the company individuals such so on. So once again, today is a showcase. We are having a judging day today, but hopefully I will ask your support to bring the more people, right? Bring more friends in ASEAN and the Japan side. So that's all my ask to close my instant wrap up. Then I will pass to the Sarasin-san for the closing comment.
Thank you, Mr. Fuchu. Now I have a privilege of introducing one of the key ASEAN members of our AJBM network, Mr. Kalin SARASIN, the honorary chairman of the Thai Chamber of Commerce and Industry, for his remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, my leg hurt. I played too much golf. almost recover to be okay soon. So thank you very much. As a Thailand team, so we are accepted to host AJBM next year, and we promise that we will get 10 countries at least. All countries in ASEAN will join us with our networks for the Chamber of Commerce, and also with our business people. We have invested in those countries, so I'm sure that no problem to bring in those people to join us next year. Roughly, we schedule to have on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of November next year, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we schedule probably the same as this year. Like on the 6th, we have meeting second half of the day, dinner, and then on 7th a meeting whole day, and on the 8th, if you're interested, we can arrange golf tournament. Yeah. Because Thailand the heaven for golf, and also if you not play golf, we can arrange to see sightseeing somewhere. Yeah. So show what happy model we are doing. Yeah. And then you can stay over Saturday and Sunday if you like to. Yeah. So we're happy to be here, and then our team Thailand will accept it as to see you all. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Kalin SARASIN. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the formal proceeding of the 49th ASEAN-Japan Business Meeting. As the very closing of the program, we would like to invite the co-host of the 49th AJBM. First, Mr. Naoki Mashita, Vice Chairman of Keizai Doyu Kai, and secondly, Mr. Cecil Leon, the Chairman of the 49th AJBM. Now, Mr. Naoki Mashita, floor is yours.
Okay. Hi. Well, the trust seems to be the most important keyword, and that's something what we fundamentally have among the ASEAN and Japan, and then we can just improve that kind of trust through the AJBM as well. So good evening all. My name is Mashita. I'm Vice Chairman of Keizai Doyu Kai, and I'm in charge of AJBM as a Vice Chair of Keizai Doyu Kai. And actually we had really, really hot topics, 3 topics from a whole day, although the room was very, very cold. They're very hot topics. And I heard that Prime Minister Kishida is coming to Southeast Asia from today. But why he's not here? He must be missing something, and then he's hugely like that. But anyway, so the 49th AJBM has installed a new style and also new members. As Fuchu-san mentioned, we had a problem. 1 year ago, when we started to think about the 49th AJBM, there was a question whether we should continue the AJBM or not. We're heading to the 50th very Jubilee year, which is next year. But before having that, we had a concern because the meeting was getting less attractive, and participants were getting less. And why do we need to continue this one? So that was a question what we had. But despite of those circumstances, the great leadership of Hirako-san, Cecil, and also great support from the Deloitte changed the situation. And then we have installed a new style and new members into the AJBM. And as you saw today, we had a really interactive, very exciting discussion today. And well, how do you call that? It's it's going to be happen in Thailand next year, and then it will be probably improved the style from this 49th AJBM. And then, well, we should continue this discussion even between the AJBM 49th AJBM and the 50th AJBM, so that we can improve the discussion, and then outcome can be used for advocation to each government, and also we can use for our own businesses as well. And, oh, sorry, I forgot what I supposed to say. Sorry. Yep. And also, so yeah, those kind of discussion, and also very attractive discussion, is going to bring more people. And one thing, what I'm missing is we don't have much startup in this community now. We were trying to bring startups into this AJBM, but they didn't continue to come because it was not attractive. But by having this new style, I'm pretty sure that we can have more new members, including startups, including social entrepreneurs, all those sectors. And then that could, well, improve the quality of the discussion of the AJBM. And then by having the new high quality member of the AJBM is going to be a great network. And those great network can build a great trust. And then by having those trusts, we can change the world, we can change the country, we can change our business. And then AJBM is going to be a very important and necessary platform in this region. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you in Thailand next year. And then I will practice the golf for next year. Thank you very much.
Finally, Mr. Cecil, please close the 49th AJBM with your remarks.
What a responsibility to close this 49 AJBM. Thank you, Mashita-san, for those kind words, and thank you, Fuchu-san. I think, on behalf of the AJBM Singapore Committee, we obviously feel very invigorated, and I hope all of you do feel the same way. To the extent that Mashita-san, Hirako-san, and everybody else has mentioned about the state of this meeting, the AJBM meetings. I've been involved in AJBM for 20 years. Some of my colleagues from the other ASEAN countries have done 30 years or more. Why are we still here? It's the same question that you can ask yourself. We are here because we believe in ASEAN and Japan. We are here because we know that there is something good here that we want to keep, we want to restore, and we want to evolve and grow. I was telling Hirako-san throughout the day, I think I can safely say in my last 20 years being involved in AJBM, that all the panel discussions were excellent, right? There was so much balance in the discussion. There was so much passion, and you could feel it. I could feel it, where I was seated. I'm sure you could everywhere in this room. I actually took some pointers, and I just want to quickly read. I don't intend for this to be a very long closing remark, because we all want to go and it's at the end of the day, but some words jumped out, right, as we went throughout the day. I just wanted to read it out to you so that when you leave today, hopefully some of this would stay in your head, and then we walk away, like Fuchu-san said, without thinking, oh, the day is over and we can think about Bangkok next year, because we have a lot of work ahead of us. And thanks to Deloitte, I have to re-emphasize this, Deloitte, because of laying out this foundation, Sase-san, Kitagawa-san, Fuchu-san, and the rest of the Deloitte team, we now have, I think, a platform that we can be proud of, that we think we have already made a U-turn from last year and the years before, and we can take forward AJBM to the next level. Trust and transformation, respect and positivity, fairness and equality, public and private, essence and evolution, global trend, One ASEAN solution, carbon neutral, circular economy, nature positive, consumer driven, singular to multiple path, mindset change in a weaker global environment, independent travelers, value centric, personalized service, stories, unifying seamless experiences, loyalty, language, accessibility, ecosystem, culture, nature, adventure, past, current, and future, as Ambassador Kia mentioned. Aging and super aging, survival, HR supply chain, mindsets, came out again, KPIs and creation, matching, ownership, sustainable transformation, one voice, building trust, future, bridging gaps, change makers, inspiration, and last but not least, do something about it. Thank you all for coming today. And I hope that you all continue to participate in AJBM. And we will look forward to the new start to the work year so that we can continue to make AJBM a success, especially in Bangkok in 12 months' time. Thank you so much.